key aspect of ingesting, analyzing, and understanding CDN, Edge, and WAF data is cost. These systems typically produce a huge number of logs and metrics, and you need to be able to understand how to optimize them to get the most value and the best ROI without wasting money. To that end, this is the TCO Optimizer in Coralogix. The TCO Optimizer enables customers to assign use cases to their different logs, frequent search, monitoring, and compliance. For frequent search logs, these are your most important logs. So for example, error logs from your payment service is a good example. Monitoring logs are pretty much the same as frequent search logs. They're just not indexed in high performance storage at the end of the process. We've seen before what that means. They can still be queried from dashboards and explore screens and all sorts. And compliance logs. Compliance logs are sent straight to your archive. They're there if you need them, for example, audit purposes, and they can be queried directly in all logs mode. Now, the way it works is you can define policies for different things. So from a WAF and Edge perspective, we have, for example, Nginx logs here. So we're actually saying that the debug, verbose, and info logs need to be retained for a long time in the archive, and they are a high priority. But low severity logs from applications, like in the front end, error, critical, and warning, they also go to high. Now for medium logs, we can see compliance logs here. All applications, that includes the word compliance, and all systems that basically have been written to standard out. So standard out logs from compliance-based systems, but debug, verbose, and info level go to medium, and so on. And then you can set these overrides, so you can set exceptions to these rules. Now you could imagine, for example, having very verbose ALB logs going straight into a monitoring layer, so they can be visualized in the dashboard, but they don't cost any money. And this drives a 70% cost saving just by doing that. Very, very simple. You don't even pay for retention in Coralogix side because it's going straight to your cloud storage, your own account, which means you're only paying for the retention in your account, which is, we're talking about 1 cent for a gigabyte kind of range of pricing versus many of our competitors that are talking about, well over $2 per gigabyte. So very, very cheap, very cost effective, but still accessible, still analyzable. And this is the power of Coralogix. So when you're ingesting verbose WAF, Edge and CDN logs, this is going to be an essential step. Now, if you're onboarding with Coralogix, you can click this button down here, or even if you're not actually, you can just click this button down here and ask for help. Send a message, and within about 20 seconds, someone will respond to you with a clear and concise answer for how to solve the problem. So dive into the TCO Optimizer because it will save you money. It saves everybody money. It's a very, very nice way of being very efficient with how you store your data, but also directly saving money based on different use cases and lowering your usage, your quotes usage.